became a reality.
We've got some more picture cars up here in front of the Who sets as well. These little vehicles actually work. They're modified golf carts. They took the top off of a golf cart, they replaced it with these specially designed fiberglass shells. They look pretty cool. Most people familiar with the Dr. Seuss story know that the Who's live near the Grinch. They're afraid of the Grinch, but the funny thing is they lived a lot closer to somebody more terrifying. The Who's built their town right behind the Bates Motel, which is run by a very creepy psycho named Norman Bates. This is the house and motel from the classic thriller Psycho, directed by Alfred Hitchcock.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Universal produces a television show called The Bates Motel, which is filmed out in Canada. So in Canada, they have an exact replication of the house and the motel. Right now, they're preparing this area for upcoming Halloween Horror Nights, which is going to open at the end of this month. Now we're going to drive right next to the famous house. Mrs. Bates' home. Look upstairs in the second floor window. She likes to sit in her rocking chair and stare out her bedroom window while the trams drive by. And look at all of the destruction behind the Psycho house. Wow. This crashed airplane set was built for the movie War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise. And we're going to make this area a picture stop, meaning we are going to stop the tram in the middle of the set for a few moments. So please don't stand up yet because the tram is still moving. But as soon as we come to a complete stop, then it's okay if you want to stand up. You can stand up now, get some pictures, and I'll show you what the set looked like in the movie. This is War of the Worlds.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Stephen had.
When we first began to sit down to talk about War of the Worlds, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Down close. Robbie, get in. Get in.
The airplane on the left side of the tram is not a facade. That's not a set the filmmakers built and made it look like an airplane. That really was an airplane. When they're filming War of the Worlds, they bought a full 747, and then they did that to it. It was somebody's job on the set of War of the Worlds to destroy an airplane. They've been filming the Mindy Project out in the part of the back lot off to the right. They've been using the grassy area and the log cabin. The log cabin is the same set where John Candy and Dan Aykroyd spent their vacation in our comedy The Great Outdoors. There it is. For years, this log cabin was used on the TV show Coach with Craig T. Nelson. It was used in the action film Shooter, starring Mark Wahlberg, Naked Gun 33 1/3, and last year it was used in an episode of CSI, so this set has gotten quite a bit of use. Right behind the log cabin, there's a huge blue backdrop, which is used for filming special effects. Now, if we're doing a scene in a movie or a TV show, and somebody's on a boat, we don't have to drag all the filming equipment out to the middle of an ocean or the middle of a lake. Those scenes can conveniently be shot here on the lot because right in front of that blue backdrop there's a huge pit. We can completely fill the pit with water, put a boat out in it, and shoot it right there. Later, a computer can digitally erase that particular shade of blue, and it can be replaced with any other realistic background that the director wants. On the monitors, these are all examples of movies filmed in front of the backdrop in the water pit. course of the tour, you were able to get a lot of really good pictures of our famous movie sets and our special effects like Jaws and King Kong and Earthquake. In just a moment, we're going to be pulling into the unloading area of the tour. So take a look around and make sure that you have all of your personal belongings with you. We don't want you to leave anything important behind. I want to take this time to thank all of our annual pass holders. Thank you so much for coming back and joining us again today at Universal. If you're not one of our annual pass holders and you'd like to become one, stop by a booth located right inside the entrance gates of the park called the Universal Trading Company. Find out how you can upgrade today's ticket into an annual pass, and that allows you to come back and join us for an entire year. It's a good idea to pick up one of those passes because we're going to be opening a new attraction in spring, the Despicable Me Minion Mayhem. So a hit attraction, or a new attraction based on the hit Despicable Me films. And at that same Universal Trading Company, you can pick up free tickets to the Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Today, we have tickets available for Friday night show. So if you're going to be in town Friday, you want to see the Tonight Show, the tickets are free. If you have any questions about anything you've seen on the tour, in the unloading area, I'm going to be standing right next to the left side of the tram. Please feel free to come up and ask if you have any questions. Thanks a lot for taking the tour. Enjoy the rest of your day at Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment capital of LA. Our park closes tonight at 6 o'clock, so you have plenty of time to enjoy all the rides and shows.